Afternoon. Hi there. I'm Alan Cox. Thanks for being here. Do appreciate it. Say hi to Bill Squire. He's here too.
Oh, creepy hoax.
Mary Santora is on the program.
What up?
And you can be too. If you need to hit us up for anything. Easy ways to do it. You can call if you want. 216-578-1007. 800-348-1007. You can send me a text. Number's 35192. AlanCoxShow.com. Want to watch live? You can do it. Think that they came through one time and did a little thing, but maybe that's where they were from.
I can't remember because the Agora used to do shows in the ballroom, and I think I saw them in the ballroom, or it was Soul Cracker. But I remember going to see two of the bands from that show.
Okay.
One of them was at what is now the Foundry, but at that time it was called the Blind Lemon.
Oh, the Blind Lemon. Okay.
Yeah.
April to July 2001. Bands on the Run. Right, I forgot about that.
I enjoyed that show.
Flicker Stick from Dallas. There was a chick band called Harlow. Who was the one you saw? Soul Cracker?
Soul Cracker and Flicker Stick. I saw both those ones.
Okay. Boy, I wonder what happened to all those bands. Soul Cracker from San Diego, where if you've ever been there, it is nothing but crackers. So that makes sense. They were just trying to put a little twist on it, a little English on it, like my bowling ball. Did I mention we went bowling on Saturday?
You did not.
They're closing down the Bay Lanes. You know, we live out in Bay Village, Ohio, and they're closing down the Bay Lanes after like 76 years or something like that. They're putting in another one of those Fakakta golf simulators. And so it's one of those places where it's fun, and the people who are currently running it are the ones who've been running it for like maybe the last 15 years. And, you know, we go bowling so infrequently, then it is fun. We did it as kind of a Mother's Day Eve thing. My brother-in-law was in town, and my mother-in-law, so we all go bowling. And literally our 8-year-old child is like beating us, and she's just doing like the ball on the floor and rolling it down the lane. And I don't know how she's beating us, but there might be something to that if you ever see kids do that. Because sometimes when kids will bowl, they'll opt for that little roller coaster rail that you can pull out there, right? Where they put it on top and then it rolls it straight down. And my daughter didn't want anything to do with that, so she just put it on the ground and then like manually, pushed it and rolled it. But it was going so slow that it would essentially steamroll over. She just had an immense amount of luck. And, I'm a left-hander, but I bowl right-handed. But as a result, the way I bowl is and there's no rhyme or reason to it. It's more of a problem than anything else, is when I release, like my hand kind of twists. So I'm always putting some English on it. So I have to, but once I get locked in, I'm like, I'm going to have this all sewn up and I'm going to kill it.
What was your score?
I don't think I broke 100. Oh. I mean, literally, Gwen and Nora both had 105. I'm like, this kid is just rolling the ball down the lane and it's knocking pins over. And here I am, trying to Ernie McCracken the thing. And, down a couple lanes down, it's league night. And so they're just murdering down there, But it's fun. Bowling is one of those things I do like a couple of times a year. We did a show bowling thing some years ago.
Yeah, that was very fun.
That was a lot of fun. Insane in the Lanes or something. And it was a lot of fun. I don't know that we've done it again. Did it a couple times. And so it's like because you have a beer and have some fun and, it's a good time. Oh, we're right down the street here from that stupid place. What's that called? 10-pin? What's the
Corner Alley.
Corner Alley.
There you go.
I should go down there on like a lunch break or something.
I went bowling last week. We're supposed to go again tonight.
Yeah. But you grew up bowling.
I grew up bowling.
Yeah.
Yeah. My dad, we would go, I'd say, at least 3 times a month. We tried to go every week, once at one point over the weekend, usually on a Saturday or Sunday, because the one in Berea had all you can bowl from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m.
Right.
on Sundays. So we would usually do that after church. But yeah, last week I went, and it was great. A lot of people are kind of what you're describing, where they're just there having fun, 40, 50, whatever. It's just a hangout.
You're getting serious?
Well, no, I'm not getting serious. The two people who put it all together are very good. Like the one guy got a 205, his girlfriend got a 199. Like they were just killing it. And then I was probably the next best person there, and I got a 127 on the first game and like a 118 or something like that on the second.
Pretty good.
Yeah, so not
Like, all I
anything
know is
crazy,
that
but
300 is a perfect game. I don't know what a good score is.
anything,
I think if you average
like-
200, you're doing pretty good.
Okay.
200's like for someone who's not in a league, 200 is an unreal like a passive bowler.
Yeah.
I think anything over 150 is like, wow, you're killing it.
Yeah.
As
Wow.
just like someone who's going bowling a couple times a year.
Well, because I was talking to my brother-in-law, and he was dating this girl for a minute who was like a semi-professional bowler or something like that. So he's like, she couldn't
They're
have
all
fun.
semi-professional bowlers. You can't just be a bowler.
Well, I don't know. I mean, I don't know what that means. She was getting paid for, I don't know what that means. I'm a little unclear on what semi-professional means. But he was like, she couldn't casually bowl. Like if we were going out with friends, by her own admission, she's like, I don't want to do that because I get so ungodly competitive that I won't have fun. And you guys absolutely won't have fun.
I get annoyed when people like aren't taking their turn. That is something that bothers me. When you're bowling with like 5 people per lane, I'm like, just pay attention.
Especially since you see the order, like when you're coming. Go get a beer when it's you're 2 rounds away.
They'll be up next and then go outside to smoke. And I'm like, somebody bowl for them. Like, I'm not sitting here for 20 minutes while that person has a cigarette outside. Like, this is ridiculous.
Yeah, I'm with you on that.
Well, it's a very leisurely sport, and some people take that to the nth degree.
Too much.
I want to bowl.
Yeah,
I'm there to bowl.
I'm there to bowl too. I rented the shoes.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, Woody.
Alan,
Yes, sir.
how's your day, brother?
I had to assume that Woody would check in on the bowling topic.
It's so funny because I was just on the lanes last Wednesday. Me and my girl went on a Wednesday afternoon special. And, it's relatively super cheap in the afternoon in the middle of the week, right?
Woody, you strike me as a guy who bowls like a 190 or something.
You're way, way off. I'm left-handed like you, and she pretty much knocks my D in the dirt with her bowling skills. But,
Puts his D in the dirt. Wow, like the Jay Giles band used to do. I gotcha.
but yeah, my question is I'm left-handed, and I'm semi-retired. You know that, and I
Retired, Bill, not the R word. He said he's semi-retired. No.
Yes. But also,
yeah, funny. but my question is serious. Is I bowled 3 games with her, and I'm left-handed, so my right hamstring, I felt like it was just in flames. I don't know if you exercise or not, but after bowling and having a couple beers in the afternoon, my opposite of my bowling hamstring was just destroyed.
No, nothing on me hurt the day after bowling. Again, I'm left-handed, but I bowl right-handed, so I don't know what that means or what that does. But no, nothing on me hurt after bowling, Woody.
So yeah, obviously in better shape than I am.
I think that's fair to say. I've never had my D knocked in the dirt, if that counts for anything. But right, okay. Thank you, Woody. I've got to go to a break here. I got more money for you coming up at 2:30. Listen for that next keyword to get yourself $1,000 from the Buzzard bookie.
It's the Alan Cox Show.
Everywhere on our free iHeartRadio app or whatever smart device you have.
Just tell me to play the Alan Cox Show on iHeart.